Welcome back to Road to Tabletop Ready, the series where we take your models from bare plastic to battle ready without spending hours on unnecessary details. In this series, we're focusing on the Red Corsairs, one of the most striking armies in the Warhammer universe. The goal here isn't perfection, it's impact, and we want bold, clean, tabletop ready models that look incredible from across the board and hold up really well when you take a closer look. Today, we're diving deep into the red armour, arguably the most important part of this entire scheme. So first things first, we're starting with the matte primer. I'm using a colour forged primer for this. Now I'll be honest, this is one of the best primers I have used so far. The coverage is fantastic and it goes on really smooth, gives you a really solid surface to work from. That being said, don't feel like you need to use an exact primer. Any decent matte black primer will do the job. What we're looking for here is smooth, even coverage, no texture build up, and full coverage in all recesses. Notice I did not do that on this model. There's a slight miss section on the bottom there, but that's not an issue, we will touch it up later. Take your time with this step. Multiple light passes are always better than one thick heavy coat. If your primer goes on too thick, it will kill all that nice detail before you've even started. Now that it's fully dry, we're moving to our base red. On this one, I'm using the Blanche Berry from the Army Painter, which is in one of the John Blanche sets, but if you don't have this one, then Basilic Red will be a great alternative. Now I'm sure you always hear this, but thin your paints. Apply them smooth multiple layers, build up that solid rich red over time. This is going to form the foundation of all our armour panels, so it needs to be really clean and really consistent. At this stage, don't worry about the highlights, just focus on getting a solid, even base coat. Now, step 3. This is going to be our first highlight. We're going to start building up that reflective armour look. And for this stage, I'm using Dragon Red. This is where the things start to come alive. What you want to think about on here is where is the light going to be hitting on my model? We're not just randomly highlighting, we're placing the colour with intent. We're focusing on the raised areas, edges catching the light, and the upper face and surfaces. Keep your layers thin, controlled, start small, because you can always build up more, but it's much harder to take it away. You're essentially going to be sketching out where the light is going to sit on your armour. Step 4, which is going to be our second highlight. We're going to push it a lot further now with Fiery Vermilion. And this way we're going to tighten everything up. We're going to have smaller highlight areas, more focused placement, and higher contrast. You want to try and stay inside your previous highlight and reduce the area each time. Build the intensity gradually. This layering effect is what creates that illusion of a reflective, almost glossy armour without actually needing the complex blending techniques. Again, thin paint, multiple layers, and plenty of patience. Now step 5, this is completely optional. You could leave it where we finished on that last one, or you can try and push it for Tabletop Plus. But if you want to push it further, this is where we add the pop. We're going to go in with the Sacred Scarlet for the very fine highlights, and then Rage and Rouge for the sharpest dot highlights and where the light's going to be hitting it the most. These are your specular highlights, the brightest points where the light is going to hit the hardest. You want to think of the corners, the sharp edges, and the tips of the armour panels, and use the very tip of your brush and keep it very subtle. Less is a lot more here. These tiny points of brightness make a huge difference in selling that effect of a polished, reflective armour.
Beginnings on the cusp. Not too old to adjust. Old dog, new tricks. Remember, I was just a pup. Something dirty in my cup. Clean soul, good karma is a must. Still my shooter in the cut. I was stuck inside a rut. Played the game, made bank, moved G. Anything to get a buck. You won't find me in the club. I'm in the lab trying to sharpen up the sword. Swinging blades at these scrubs. Bitches flock like bugs to the light. Getting right. Treat my hoes like these raps. I don't really got a type. Off top, bullshitting. All I needed was a mic. Yeah. Hey, pass the rock, it's all butter. Pack your bags and take flight. Don't worry, it's all covered. Hey, live your life while you can. Our days are all numbered. Rain could cause thunder, but the sun comes after, clearing up the disaster.
Isn't it lovely? I ain't looking back and focus on what's in front of me. Everybody dates a number, but I'm still here luckily. I know that God got me, so I'm in good company. Like, yeah.
I got some places I should take you to see. You know it's easy when you ride with a G. Light speed, moving fast through the city, trying to find me some peace. I finally lived to be the guy that I was dying to be. Still I got some trust issues, people lie through their teeth. The more I grew, the more they hide in the crease. Squad building, weak members get released. If we trying to compete, starting pitchers need relief. Bro, we building a team, everybody got a niche. I've been known to play mine to a T, but it's time for me to lead, picking dirt right out the cleats. Steep path, roadblocks in the streets, trying to knock me off my feet, cause the devil never sleeps. So I don't sleep too, and trying to breach safes that I didn't have the keys to. We all been victims of trauma we ain't agreed to, but the sun comes after, starting up a new chapter.
Isn't it lovely? I ain't looking back and focus on what's in front of me. Everybody dates a number, but I'm still here luckily. I know that God got me, so I'm in good company.
And that's it. That's how I paint my Red Corsairs armour, for a clean, strike and tabletop ready finish. We're going to keep building on this throughout the series. Next up, we're going to start tackling the details like the trims, leather pouches and accessories, really bringing the whole model together. If you enjoyed this and want to follow for the full journey, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. And until next time, roll dice and paint nice.